As you can see, the water's going down over the gaps in the stream here now. So this is a nice area where this bit of an island's been created with all these stones. So you can see the water getting forced through the gaps in the rocks, creating that nice water sound. But my favourite place to video the water coming through the rocks is, like I say, where you can see the cliffs just in front of that as you come around the S-bend. If you park there and just walk 50 yards up, and you see all the waterfalls getting squashed through the rocks just like that down there. There's another one there where you can go down onto those rocks and sit above it, where it's getting pushed through the spout. Lonesome sheep just down there by the edge of the river, just eating the nice sweet grass that's down below, one level down. These should have been replaced a long time ago because they're rotten. So if anyone leaned on them, they would just snap and can't fall over. Should be removed and taken away because they're dangerous. Been there for years. All the wood's petrified, weak, ready to snap. All the fence along here is just rotten, so it should be taken away and replaced. One sheep on the side of the road up ahead. Well, that's where the setback on the road is, where you can park up and have a look at the waterfalls after coming past the cliffs. You can park up there where that sheep is, pull off the side of the road, and there's always water coming down the bank here onto the road here, so sometimes it ends up like a bloody stream along here with water. Right, let's look back. There's, oh, she's down there, little ones as well, just behind her, just sitting with her back against the river's edge. So she's probably teaching her young one to come down by the river's edge to get the sweeter grass to eat, more nourishing. That's quite a steep embankment going up there, the grass track, up there to the left. Flies above us now. I'm just trying to contemplate what I can have for my tea now. I've got crumpets. I like crumpets with either butter on or butter and jam as well. There's in the stream coming all the way down from up there, coming down, going underneath the road, and going down there to meet the river coated again, topping it up. I'm tired now, like my legs are tired. My feet are, it's going to be nice to kick my boots off when I get in the house and take my socks off and get air to my feet, and then my feet will stop pulsating and start coming back down to normal where they're not swollen. Right, another half a mile to go to the cliffs, and then I'll be looking down to the right to see where the waterfalls go through the gaps in the rocks, because the rock literally goes right across the width of the stream, and all the water gets pushed through all the gaps. Right, is there any cars coming? Nope. I'm just looking at that clump of trees up on the top of the hill, top left. That's up to the right of Poppy's cottage, I think. Right, so the sun's still out. Just there, look. It's quite warm still. I mean, I possibly could have gotten away with just wearing my t-shirts and not having my sweatshirt on, but you never know. It's like 1 minute it feels bloody lovely and warm, but when you first get up in the morning it's that damp and all your windscreens is all condensated. So pie wagtail just floating down those two rocks down there. Hoping to catch him fly off and see him better. Right, just got to get past this bloody round homestead now. You can see where people have been walking down there, going back down close to the water. You can see how shallow it is there, you can see all the pebbles on the bottom. Right, so just past this round homestead, drop down that bit, you can see it's dropping down a little bit, and the waterfalls are just off to the right of that, where there's a lay-by you can pull in to get off the main road. And just down off the road, you can see them from the road. But you can see the metal post straight ahead with the triangular sign, beware falling rocks, because obviously you're right next to the cliffside there, so there could be falling rocks going to fall down. So in other words, don't park next to the cliff. It's best to come along here, or the one just before it. Hello girls, hello, hello. I love your double earrings, you've got the two yellow ones in there. Right, I cannot wait any longer. I've been trying desperately to hold on to it, but I need a way. You can see where there's sheep being down scratching against that big boulder just down there. You can see the way it's worn right round it, where they've been walking around scratching their backs. Right. Oh, I needed that. I could put in 2 fires up, man. Bloody hell. Nice pheasant, make a right racket up ahead somewhere. Right, that's better. I can concentrate now. I'll have another whisk just as I get into the car. Before I climb in and drive off, I'll have another whisk, so I can get as far as I can without wanting to stop. You see how many times this road's been patched up with tarmac. Look, black patches just here, several of them. Sheep's looking for a place to get up the bank with the way of me. There's one just the other side of the round homestead there. That's where that sheep's gone now. Right, let's look back to where I've come from. Now you obviously kind of see the bridge around the corner and all those cars that were parked in that big car parking place. That's ideal for anybody that's got an RV, needs a big place to pull off the road and park up for the night. That's just the right size for that. And all those cars that come out there is massive. Right, just get past this round homestead and I'll be able to look down to the right and see the bits of waterfalls. Hopefully there's water running through them quite fast. Mr. Sheep just doing there by herself. As you can see, it's a beautiful valley to drive along as well. So visit all the places, drive along, park up and do the different walks that you can do either side. Beautiful. Right, so the waterfalls are just down here now. I can hear them. Right, well there's two straight away, but as you get a little bit further along you can look back and see the water coming through all the gaps. There's about 5 of them all together. So when it's been raining heavy and the river's running faster, all those gaps are full of water and all little waterfalls. It's spectacular. It's nice to film, and you could just go down there, sit there and listen to it all going over, have your little picnic. There's places on the grass here, but when you come past the cliffs there's a grassed area here where you can just pull in off the road, but there's a bit of a lay-by is, or just off this metal pole there's a passing place there. You pull in there and just come take pictures of the waterfalls getting pushed through all the rocks. Look, gorgeous. Beautiful. That's one of my favourite little spots when I come along the Coated Valley to take pictures of or video, because when it, like I say, if it's been raining heavy, all that water gets, all the gullies get full of water and get forced through and creating all these little waterfalls. There's even a little skinny one at the far side, look. Like I say, just come and sit on the grass here, as long as you're up for the sheep shit and not sit on it. And there's a little, just a little embankment just down there at the bottom. You can sit there and watch all the water coming through that gully, and the one on the right as well. Right, so let's get around this corner, up the S-bend, and then walk across the top of the road, a quarter of a mile, and I'll be back towards the bridge to go across for my car. So once again, there's water running down from up there, going underneath the road and dropping down through there. So you can see that's all swamped. Couldn't get that word out there. So that's like the concrete, the breeze block housing that was blown down. The roof had come off when I first started my walk, coming off the Coated Valley. All the roof corrugated thing had been blown off it with them high winds that we had. Storm Dave or something that they create with the haugh. They've been controlling the weather since 1947 or something. 1945, 1947, somewhere in about there. And like most normies will think, nah, can't accept it, but it has. They've had the technology since 1947 or something like that. But now they're just getting better now with the cloud seeding and directing it. And right, so round this S-bend, it climbs up round the first one and then up onto the second one, and then I'm on the flat, the last leg going back towards the car. And just around this corner is where the private fishing sign is for this section here. Right, so when you're coming this way over that bridge and you want to pull up to go and see all those waterfalls up there, look, you can pull in just here at this cliffside there. Get your camera out, just walk along there and take pictures of the waterfalls just there, look. Or you can just pull into that lay-by higher up where it's all grass. Right, there's a car coming along there now. Maybe the first one of the 6 coming along, or the 7 or the 8 of them, or how many there is, I don't know. Quite a few. Nice Basler. Right, so this is the S-bend that you go around. Now there should be a sign to do with something to do with private fishing just around this corner.